You slide out of your mother into warm water, and the first thing you see is your brother getting cut in half. A Dunkleosteus, basically a 6-meter armored tank with a mouth, just bit through him like paper. 3 siblings came out with you. One's already gone. Another panics and swims for open water. The Dunkleosteus snaps again. She's gone too. The suction pulls you sideways. You're sliding toward that mouth. You kick hard, slam into a rock crack, and press flat. The monster drifts past. Its eye scans the bottom, decides you're not worth it, keeps moving. You're tiny, soft, your teeth are useless, and 2 of your siblings just disappeared in front of you. Welcome to the ocean, 370 million years before humans. Everything here has armor, fangs, or size. You have none of that. But predators won't be what kills you. Something is going to grow out of your back, something you can't remove, something so stupid that scientists 300 million years later will still be arguing about why it exists. And it's going to ruin your entire life. Skip forward a few months. You're hungry, always hungry. Your teeth can barely grip a shrimp. Can't crack shells, can't tear anything. So you sit near the bottom like a loser, wait for something soft to float by, and vacuum it in. You spot a small crustacean crawling across a rock. You lunge, miss. It scurries into a crack. You try again on the next one, miss again. Third try. You catch it. One tiny shrimp. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then a Cletossalak, a fast shark with a crescent tail, twice your size, drops from above. Circles you once, twice. You flatten against the rock. Don't move, don't breathe. After 10 seconds, it peels away. Not because you scared it, because you're too small to bother eating. Congrats. You survived because you're not worth the calories. Enjoy that while it lasts. Now the water tries to kill you differently. You're cruising the lagoon floor and suddenly your gills stop working. Not broken. The water itself just has no oxygen in it. You swam into a dead pocket. Rotting algae sucked all the air out and you didn't even notice until your vision started going black. You kick upward. Break into breathable water half a meter above. Below you, 2 fish that waited 3 seconds too long are sinking with their mouths open. Dead. They drowned. In the ocean. These dead pockets are everywhere along the bottom. They move. They shift. No warning, and your species lives right where they form. Every single day is a coin flip between eating and suffocating. You start learning the signs. When the water tastes slightly off, swim up. When smaller fish suddenly bolt upward, follow them. When you see anything lying dead on the bottom with no marks on it, the pocket already moved through. But even with the signs, you almost die twice more in the next month. Once from a pocket that formed directly underneath you while you were eating. Once from swimming into one at night when you couldn't see the dead fish floating at the edges. But at least you're small. At least you can hide. At least nothing about your body screams, "Come eat me." That's about to end. Skip forward 2 years. Something is growing out of your back. It starts as a lump behind your head. Gets bigger every day, heavier. Within weeks it becomes this flat-topped thing sticking straight up, shaped like an anvil on a stick. Sharp little spikes cover the top. A matching patch grows on your skull. You're male. And every male of your species gets this thing. Your mother never had it. She was fast, clean, normal looking. You look like someone stuck a table on a fish. The drag is instant. Swimming feels like pushing through mud. You used to be quick between rocks. Now you lumber. Every predator that ignored you before starts paying attention. You're slower than everything that wants to eat you and louder than everything around you. It gets worse. Inside this anvil, the tissue can inflate with blood. When you're trying to show off, this thing swells even bigger, pulling blood away from your muscles to pump into what is basically evolution's worst dating app profile. Permanent. Can't delete the account, and it doesn't even work as defense. You'd think the spikes would scare predators off. Nope, a Hyneria. 3-meter predatory fish, fangs the size of your fin, spots you from across the lagoon. Not despite the anvil. Because of it. That flat surface catches light and current. You're basically carrying a free food sign on your back. It charges. You try to run. Your body moves like it's dragging a mattress. Every tail stroke fights the anvil catching water behind you. You're burning twice the energy going half the speed. You slam into a rock crevice just as its jaws snap shut where your tail was. It circles. Tries from another angle. Your anvil is too wide to fit in the crack properly. You're jammed in sideways, spikes grinding against stone. After 2 minutes, it gives up. You're alive, barely. But now you know the truth. The anvil doesn't protect you, doesn't scare anything. Nothing looks at those spikes and runs. It's not armor, not a weapon. It's a mating display. That's it. This whole thing, the weight, the drag, the visibility, the blood drain, all of it exists for one single reason: to impress a female. Your species invented the peacock's tail 84 million years before peacocks even show up. Except a peacock can drop its feathers and run. You're stuck with yours forever. Skip forward a year. You're fully grown now. A meter long. Half of that feels like dead weight. Then the parasites find you. Tiny worms that burrow into your gut and set up camp. You can't see them, can't feel them at first, but they're eating part of every meal before you digest it. You're hunting the same amount of food, but getting less from each catch. Slowly getting weaker, and you don't even know